Hi, Bestie. If you're into budgeting, doing paycheck budget, that's what I'll be focusing on in this video today. If this interests you, hopefully you decide to subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget to comment, guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi, Bestie. Welcome to my page, guys. So I did end up printing off these challenges right here from fellow cash stuffers that I plan on working on this month. And then I did end up creating a few affirmation saving challenges that are right here, and they are available in my Etsy shop. It's a bundle of all of these, and you can at least save $200, but then there are blank challenges like this right here where you can create your own budget. So that's on the Etsy shop, and I'll make sure to include the challenges that I got from fellow cash stuffers and the ones that I upload to Etsy, the links in the description. So let's go ahead and get started because I need to close out last week's budget so I can create my new budget. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, so glad that you're here with me as I go through my budget for the week. So I do have a low income, probably between 7 and 8 years ago. I left my full-time job. It was due because of depression. And plus, I had started a new job probably a few months before, and I just couldn't deal with it, so I just left. I just decided to quit my job, and I started a few online businesses, and right now sales are extremely low. So that's why I have low income, but I have been able to survive on it because I don't have some of the bills like I had years ago. So that helps me out a lot, that I don't have like mortgage, rent. I don't have a car note anymore. So those typical expenses that I used to have. And plus my daughter is grown, so I don't have a dependent anymore. So it's just me. And I don't know, financially, I can handle things better on a low income now. Years ago, guys, I could have never imagined doing it, but I have been doing it for the past, I would say probably about 5 years, because when I first started my business, I did have more sales back then, but then I also had more products that I was selling as well. So right now, I'm just going to add these 2 new challenges that I plan to work on this month to my binder, and the mood trackers from Dreaming Budgets, and the summer tracker. That's a collab with a variety of cash stuffers here on YouTube, and I'll try to include their information in the description. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get into closing out my first paycheck budget of the month. Like I said earlier, I did add additional stickers to my planner. And let's go ahead and add everything together. Okay, so with my expenses, my fix, I need to add my fix and my variable together. Then I'm going to do my cash wallet as well. Okay, so my cash wallet is $50. And then my savings was 100. So let's add these totals up together so I can get my balance that I need to deduct for my income. Alright, so that's $372. And we're gonna deduct that from the $374.23. So let me jot those totals down at the bottom of my paycheck budget so we can see if I stayed within my budget or was I over my budget for this particular paycheck. Okay, so Let me make sure my remaining balance right. Yes, $2.23. I barely made it, but I am within my budget for the month. So guys, I did end up adding these emoji stickers in this weekly tracker. I said each week I want to do a weekly tracker to track my mood for the week, and then that will help me determine how much I need to cash stuff for the mood tracker that I'm working on this month. Dreamy Brittany created the watermelon theme for this month, and this is the tracker. And I had shrunk this challenge down so it could fit into my envelope. And so for happy, what it looks like is for $3 that you have to cash stuff. So if you haven't done the mood tracker before, based on your mood determines how much you cash stuff per day. Alright, so let me get my stickers. I have another emoji stickers right here. I'm not sure if I have enough pink stickers, but we're gonna see. And I definitely need to go back through my old sticker books to see if I can find some more emoji stickers. If you're doing the mood tracker saving challenge, leave an emoji in the comments. So the first week of June, I was happy. I can say this year with my father's birthday, I wasn't depressed. I wasn't moping around, and I wasn't crying, because there's some years where I have been in that state of mind. So I'm absolutely grateful and thankful that this year I didn't have those type of feelings, and I'm absolutely grateful. And it changes from year to year though, but I'm just glad that I was not in one of those moods, and I was absolutely happy last week, guys. So I'm looking forward to see how this week goes, and hopefully I'm happy and motivated as well. So, and I think this is the first time I've done the mood tracker savings challenge where I had happy every day. So, I'm excited about that. And then also I'm excited that I'm going to add a weekly, those weekly expense trackers that's in your budget planner. Now, originally I was thinking about doing it anyway last month, but I think what I'm going to do with the expense tracker, I'm going to use it like I said. I'm going to put my mood on those. So then once I close out this paycheck budget, I would know how much I need to cash stuff for the next paycheck budget. So guys, that's it for closing out my first paycheck. And now let's go ahead and start with my second paycheck for the month of June. And the only reason why I have paychecks for the month of June, a second one, is because you guys supported my shop on my website and also my Etsy shop, but mostly on my website, because I did have a sale for my father's birthday, where I had the binder for $12, and I did find some additional brown discbound binders, and I might end up doing the sale again so I can get rid of those, because I have those in stock. I have some other budget binders. They're the personal ring size. I have those too, guys. And I do have micro discount. They're not on the website, but I'm thinking I need to go ahead and do a huge sale so I can get rid of those things, because I can't use all of them myself. But I would try to work on that, and they will have a major discount on that. So guys, let's go ahead and get started on my new paycheck budget. Okay, so I got to add my carry forward amount to this. And I think when I wrote down my amounts in my Black On planner. I don't think I did a carry forward amount on there. But we're going to see in a few minutes if I did or if I didn't. And I can't remember if I have it on my spreadsheet. But I do have my printout for that as well, so I can double check to make sure. So let me get these things as a reference point to see. Because if I don't have it there, I'm gonna have to make some corrections. Yeah, don't look. Yeah, I didn't even put the carry forward amount in here. Yep, so I'm gonna have to make some changes to my blackout planner because I didn't write it on there. Alright, so my income from my website for the week that I've earned $312.06, and then on Etsy I earned $14.23. As I said a few minutes ago, if you supported my website or Etsy shop, thank you so much. So I do need to add the carry forward amount to my blackout planner. And I need a black marker because I totaled this up, and it's definitely not right because I don't have my remaining balance from the previous week on here. Alright, so I've updated that, and then I'm gonna have to update the total on my blackout planner as well. And I don't have my pen case right here. Let me see if let me try this Sharpie. I really prefer using like my dot marker that I have to cover up my mistakes in the blackout planner. But I have this Sharpie right here for right now. And it's just gonna have to do for right now. But I'm gonna have to go get my pen case. I'm gonna have to get my pen case. So the pen case, guys, that have all my favorite markers right here. And this pen case right here, I think I got it for like 50 cents at Target. But anyway, this pen case right here have all of my dual dot markers, and I absolutely love the dot markers. I love them. And I'll try to leave that link for the dot markers in my description. But I love the dot markers, guys. Love them so much. Alright, so I'll update the totals in the blackout planner offline, and let me just go ahead and get this done. So let's go ahead and add up my income for this week. And this week I have to work with $328.52. And I'm happy that this month I do have less bills. Just in case if you didn't see my previous paycheck budget that I worked on, I have a lot of my bills set up through bill pay, and I do try to pay my bills in the previous month. And I have several credit balances. So some of the bills I just went ahead and didn't have to pay them because I had credit balance. Like with my electricity bills, my two electricity bills, they both had credit balances. And then my water bill, I evidently paid too much because that was less than $2 this month. And see, with that so with my bills when it comes to bill pay, right here. So these are the bills that I'll be paying this month. And these are my subscriptions that I'll be adding this month. But like with my major bills, utilities, those type of things, they go directly through my bank. And with the bill pay, I actually can't see the details of the bill. It just tells me how much is due. So last week when I went into the actual accounts, like of Dominion Power, that's when I saw the details of the bill. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this up, guys. So my fixed expenses with Prime per month on Canva is $40.97. Okay, so now let's go to my variable. I did end up getting my hair done. I haven't had my hair done in months, guys. In months. And I decided to go ahead and make me a hair appointment. And that was $75. And then I found an acrylic box on Amazon. And it was marked down, guys. And I've been wanting a new credit box for my coins, and that was $13.69. Excited about that. I haven't opened it out the box yet, but I will soon. So that comes up to be $88.69 for the variable, for the expenses that I incurred. Now I'm going to add my variable and my fixed together to get my total expenses. And that comes up to $129.66. And I'm going to deduct those expenses from my income, so I know how much that I can save and put towards my cash wallet for the week. Okay. So I have $198 that I can go towards saving challenges, but I'll be putting some towards my cash wallet because I do need to get a few things, and then I will use some of it to go towards saving challenges for the week. Okay, so I jotted down what I have to work with for this week in regards to savings on my sticky note, and that's the $198 here. And just in case if you're wondering, guys, if you're new here, I do not do zero-based budgeting because my income by being self-employed with my own little online businesses is not consistent. Now, if my income was more consistent, if I had more sales, maybe, but right now I don't have that. So I try not to do a zero base, but I'll never save all of the money because I want to have some of it left just in case if something come up that I will have some money to take care of whatever expenses that I might incur. So I did make certain plans on what I was going to do for my cash wallet and saving accounts for the week, but I think I'm going to make some changes from that. So I know I'll be doing $50 for groceries, and I do have to get a household item. I need some trash bags, and I'm going to add $20 towards household. So let me get my cash wallet and let me deduct the $70 from the $198, and that remaining balance will let me know what I can save towards or put towards saving challenges for the week. Okay, so let's see how much money I have left in my cash wallet. And as I've been doing for the past few weeks, I've been going to the ATM, getting a certain amount out that will go towards my cash wallet and my different saving challenges for the week. So let's see how much money that I have left over. So my first category is groceries. Let's see how much I have left. Let's sort this money because it's all over the place. And I should have did this beforehand, but I didn't even think about it. Alright, let's count this money up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 10. So I have $24 left over for groceries. Okay, so for households, I have $2. Miscellaneous, yeah, so I don't even care about the other categories because my main categories I'm concerned about is groceries and household. So let me get the money that I pulled from the ATM for the week. And that's 100. I think I got $150. Yep. I got $150 yesterday from the ATM. And I'm going to have to break it down, of course, because it's $50 bills, but the $50 will go into for groceries. And since I put $20 from household, I'm going to condense this down from my sinking funds binder so that I can cash stuff the $20 into household. Okay, so let me move the calculator. I need to get my cash tray. And I gotta get my sinking funds binder so I can condense this down to lower denominations. And let's see which category. Let's see if I have anything in my emergency fund. See if I have enough smaller bills to do the condensing. No, cause I don't see no fives or no tens. Yeah, so this might not be a good fund to pull from. Maybe in my home sinking funds. Let's see. See what bills is in this particular one. Okay, so there are some tens, half 20s. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pull from here. Alright, that's $50. Let me place this 50 in my sinking funds binder. Alright, so let's see, can I condense some more? I have one, so that I think I can go ahead. Can I condense from this one? So I have a $50 left that I need to condense down. Let's see. So I have the tens and the fives here. Yeah, I think I can go ahead and condense it down with this one as well. So I'm not gonna be able to, I'm definitely gonna have to end up starting going to the bank to get my right amounts because for the past few weeks I have been condensing to the smaller bills and I am running out. So I guess I take some $2 bills. I guess I do $6 for the $2 bills and get 4 ones. I think that'll work. And that might just be the right amounts that I need. So when I get to my different savings challenges for the week, let me place this 50 here. Alright. And I think I'm good. Alright, so let's place this back in my home sinking funds. So I can say because I've been going to the ATM for probably about the past month when it came down to doing my cash wallet and saving challenges, count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, 45, 50. Alright, so this exact amount. But yeah, what I was saying is that I think because for the past month I have been going to the ATM machine and I have been using my sinking funds to condense my amounts to lower amounts. I won't have a lot of the smaller amounts in my sinking funds. I can't say that, so eventually, soon, I'm definitely gonna have to go to the bank to get the exact denominations when it comes to my saving challenges. Alright, so now let me go ahead and add the $20 towards my household. So guys, that is it for setting up my paycheck budget for the week and my cash wallet. Please like, share, and subscribe and chit chat with me in the comment, guys. And thank you for taking time out your busy schedule to support and watch my paycheck budget video. Toodles.